Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And I tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's complete downfield. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. The Seminoles pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that pass falls incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. To Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right. This one caught. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And they've got the returner corralled.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. That's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. Now they'll run it on the toss. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Going with the old counter run here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And the Seminoles will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. As incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
For the defense coordinator this week, already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Makes a quick catch. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
The defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's got it. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down now after the sack. And he'll set up to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The pocket breaking down, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Brown. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a second down and long. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The Noles will line up to punt it away. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Gators offense retakes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. Puts the defender into the spin cycle and breaks free. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He spins free and he's in the clear. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
That's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Second down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. And now the defense able to bring him down.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
And this one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw, and it falls incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Davis. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust, and it's their first timeout. And the Noles will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Hawkins. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick it off to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Florida offense retakes the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it. But now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Important second down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Finding some room at the 25. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. First down here for this offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Brown. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got first and goal.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
As they get stopped here on second down, it's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Receiver makes the catch. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he's not going to get there. Then rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the 1st down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on 3rd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defensive coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. In the clear at the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Boy, the timing and the execution is outstanding here by this offense. Quarterback makes the easy throw, but the blocks out in front of this receiver were the key to get him out into space and allow him to utilize that speed.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback drops back. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Florida. And they go in front here in the second half. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles. Just ran away from the defense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback looking to scramble. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab, fighting off the tackler. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
It's a quick grab.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He knocks this one right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And is picked off over there. What a play!
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 20, Florida State 17.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And the ball is hauled in. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at midfield. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. Offense heads back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You'd love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
That one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll give it to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in their first down, and they keep that clock moving.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle by the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the long drive continues, the offense pushing the ball down the field. Ball handed off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with a field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Quick throw, testing the middle. He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw. And
he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the ball is picked off. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the